Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I am your host, Stealthdragon, and today is my birthday. I am 45 years old, but I feel as young as 25-20. So I'm gonna think that way so I can stay healthy for a long time. But in the meantime, let's talk about gaming. Let's talk about the new AI robot that Elon Musk showed off at the show, at his own show, and how I think it's going to be ranging from 20,000 to 15 to 25,000. I don't know, but I showed my wife and she's interested in the robot. Who knows, maybe we'll have a robot someday soon. We don't know yet, but right now I just think it's a really cool addition to the channel. I want to let you guys know the latest update on the apparel. Yes, it's coming, and yes, I have a professional artist that is actually my wife's child of God. So my wife is her godmother. So that's her godchild, and she's a professional artist. And she will be drawing the Stealthdragon. She will be drawing the name and then the dragon. And I need some feedback from you guys. Do you want it? Do you want the shirt or the sweatshirt, or all the apparel? We're going all out. Do you want it to say Stealthdragon Nation, or do you want it to say just Stealthdragon? I need to know. And at the same time, when it's done, I will show you the final etch of it. So it's going to be really cool, and it's going to be really cool. You're gonna like it. So it's going to be professionally done. I don't even know what it looks like. It's like a surprise. She's just a professional art woman. She goes to a very expensive art school, and it's actually in an area where there's very wealthy people. So this drawing is not going to be for the faint of heart. It is going to be the real deal, and when it's done, you guys are going to look at it. The pricing is going to be, I would say it's going to be, I'm not going to rip people off, but I have to be competitive, meaning I probably would have to charge half of what the average person charges, because we'd have to try to make some money back, because you got to remember, when we start finalizing this picture and the name, we're going to have to get it patented, duplicates, and it's going to cost a little money. So, but once it's done, it's going to be really cool, because I know I could count on you guys as a community. I'll even wear my own shirt. We're thinking about everything from shirts to cups, gloves, all that stuff. But we gotta just really look into it. So that's the news about the apparel that's coming. All right, back to the PlayStation 5 Pro. Now, the PlayStation 5 Pro is rumored to be using the RDNA 4 ray tracing technology that has not even been introduced to the GPUs itself, meaning the actual technology that it usually promotes itself. So, for it being in the console, I am starting to say to myself, you know what? I know it costs $699. But there's two things that are missing. We're missing the disk drive. I already have the disk drive, and we're missing the stand. I already have both items. So I have both items. That cost me a pretty penny, $130. So that's extra. So let's just not count that, because when it comes to a PC, you're paying for all kinds of items just to add on to the PC. We're not just talking about the graphics card, the CPU, the motherboard, every single part of the PC that you have to put extra money into. I'm talking about the console comes with the CPU, the console comes with the GPU, comes with 2 terabytes of storage. Let's say that one more time. It already comes with 2 terabytes of storage. It comes with advanced ray tracing that's supposed to be 2 to 3 times better than what we're seeing now. Okay, and they're claiming it's RDNA 4. The graphics card, some people are saying it's equivalent to a 4070, and some people are saying it's equivalent to not the 6700, but a what is it, 8700? I think. I'm not sure. I don't want to like quote the wrong saying, but basically it's ahead of its time. So that's cool technology, because what's going to happen is we're already getting, okay, let's talk about the 3 things, the big 3. The first one was the GPU was bumped up, so it's 67% more computing units. What does that mean? I think that means that it's able to have more things going on the screen with higher fidelity. I think the higher fidelity stems from the PSSR. Same as DLSS and FSSR and all the other AI upscaling. That's where that's going to be. But the computing units, that's able to add more and more things onto the screen to really bring a whole world of adventures in gaming, graphics, and all that sorts. I also believe that the frame rates stem from the PSSR, because that's down samples the resolution and then upscales it through the AI and then gives you the frame rates. I think. I don't quote me on this. And then the third thing was the memory. Now the memory, they say was a 28% memory increase. In my opinion, I don't think that's enough. I feel like that's not enough in my opinion. But I'm just going to just keep it at that for now. So you have those 3 things. You have the ray tracing. You have the 2 terabytes of storage, okay? And you have, I forgot about the Wi-Fi 7. It comes with Wi-Fi 7 built in. I think that's going to be so much of a smoother experience for the portal, for connections in the house. And yes, by the end of this year, I am upgrading to a better gaming router, because I'm tired of the Xfinity company giving us items that underperform, have issues, and I'm going to stick with a gaming router. It's probably going to be the Asus, the new one with the 7 Wi-Fi 7. It's built into it, so that's a plus right there. Okay. The other benefit of the PlayStation 5 Pro, I'm probably not going to get this game, because this is a game that is going to be really demoralizing. It's going to be degrading, and it's GTA 6. Is it? Yeah, GTA 6. Already saw some screenshots of it. Already saw some trailers, and you know, in Miami, they're very dirty people. Like they really do a lot of. You could call it a P. Diddy party in the open. That's what you could call that whole Miami scene. So with that being said, people that are going to buy the GTA 6 game are going to be able to play it on the PlayStation 5 Pro. I think the Pro is going to give it the best version, because they're already saying that the PC version is not coming out till late 2026, 2027. The PC players have to wait 2 years just to play that game. By that time, the game is going to be already searched, discovered through. You know, the PC players, whether they admit it or not, they're going to buy the console just to play that game. They're not going to admit it, though. If they're diehard PC fans, the ones that are not going to be able to wait, they will buy the game on the PS5 Pro, because they're going to get the best version. Now, 30 FPS, I don't know. 30 FPS, maybe 60 FPS, but who is the guy? Letterman or Betterman, better. I forgot the name of the guy. The older guy on Digital Foundry. he said that he is not going to see that game performing 60 FPS. He already said it. So that's a concern to me because, you know, we're buying into these next-gen consoles, and if we're not going to be getting 60 FPS, oh, I hate the wind today. The wind is just awful. I hate windy days. I hate when the wind pushes car around, you know, because I know I'm going to have a windy day at work, and I can't stand it. I hate the wind. If there's one thing I don't like the wind, because you go to open the door and it blows it open. I just get really annoyed at the wind. I'm not a wind guy. Like I feel like a wind is like an invisible fly that I just want to slap and I can't. All right, so there's John Litterman, there's Alex Battaglia, there's the old guy's name. He what's his name? I forgot his name, but Richard Betterment or something? Something like that. Okay, his name is Richard. So he already stated that GTA 6 is not going to be able to perform 60 frames per second because we don't have a bigger CPU. So that is my concern, but I know that people are going to be playing it on day one, and they're going to enjoy it. Now, I noticed there's some YouTubers that literally just make their channel up of the console wars because that's how they get views. That's how they get people to join. I noticed that when I was acting up a little on YouTube, more and more people wanted to be a part of the channel. And I'll be honest with you guys, it's my birthday, it's 45, it's a new start with everything. I do not want to be something that I'm not, because then I become fake and no longer will people take me seriously. So this is who I am, this is how I represent myself, this is how I talk. So now, when it comes to the PS5 Pro, we're already getting, I think they said like 50 or 67 games already enhanced. So you already know that I'm going to be busy with Gran Turismo 7. I want to see the 4K at 120. Diablo, Resident Evil 8 is supposed to be 120 frames per second at 4K. These are the type of games I would like to go back to just to see the difference and be like, wow, I really feel like this could be the moment where we really feel like we're playing we're playing the real PlayStation 5. The beginning when they said, oh, it's going to be able to do this and this and this and this and all the exaggerations. Like, I want to be able to have this PS5 Pro and know that this is the real deal. Now we're getting what they were advertising. So they advertised it, but then they broke it in half with the PS5 Pro, with the PS5, because if you want the performance, you're going to get a lower image presentation. If you want the image presentation to be much better, it's going to be lower frame rates. Now we could get the best of both worlds, and this is obviously the way forward to PS6. I think PS6 at this point, they have to increase the GPU. They have to increase the CPU. They have to give us something that is going to compete at that time with the 5090. Like, they have to, because when the 5090 comes out and it starts just bulldozing over everything in terms of graphics, in terms of streaming, in terms of editing, in terms of AI, Sony, I don't know what Microsoft's going to do. I'm sure they have a plan too, because, you know, they got to come back strong. But, you know, this generation has been worse than the Xbox One X generation, you know, because when Xbox One X generation came out, they were giving us such a bigger increase from 1080p to 4K, and I even bought into it, and I was happy about it. I think when Phil Spencer hyped up the Series X, I think he was a little too overconfident, too conceited about the Series X, and that led us to the biggest, I would say the biggest, I'm not going to say lie, I'm going to say the biggest upset, the biggest rude awakening when Phil Spencer You know, because I was like, oh wow, the Series X. Like I really thought it was gonna be a game changer. You know, they talk about the 12 gigabytes of RAM. You know, it's 10. Oh no, 10 terabytes, 12 terabytes, or 12 teraflops. The PlayStation 5 original has 10 teraflops. Now the Pro is gonna have 30 more. Come on, man, go fuck out of here. Jesus. People just so fucking rude. They go to a stop sign and they don't even fucking go. They just sit there. Excuse my language, I'm sorry, but I don't like to be disrespected. So, with that being said, I am super excited about all these technologies, and I'm going to end this live stream right here. Thank you so much for wishing me a happy birthday. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, comment on this video. We got a lot to talk about. Do you guys want to see the Stealthdragon own a Tesla robot? Let me know. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!